Good morning everyone and welcome back to Kelly's Kitchen on Big OGGIE World. So, we have been eating lots of soup, as you may know, but one of our favourite soups is a Hairy Biker's original from their diet book, so it's the Hairy Dieters book. And I'm sure we did this before, but when we've looked back, it's not there, and this is one of our absolute favourite soups.
May have been on our old channel.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it again for you today because it's a brilliant thing for using up veg. It's a soup that is hearty and these few ingredients will easily feed 4 to 6 people. It's freezable. It's just cheap, cheerful, but absolutely delicious.
Let's be honest, it's probably our favourite soup.
It probably is our favourite soup, to be honest.
We've known it since what? 10 years maybe?
I think, yeah, we've been doing it a long time, this soup, so which is why I'm surprised it's not on the channel. Anyway, so it's a Hairy Dieter's Golden Vegetable Soup. And all you need is a smallish, don't get a huge one, a smallish butternut squash, 2 medium parsnips. You need 4 medium carrots. Now, I've been buying the imperfect carrots, so they're all different shapes and sizes and all the rest of it, but they're so much cheaper than bog standard carrots.
You're making soup, hey?
Yeah, so although it says 4 medium carrots, I've added a couple extra because that is by no means a medium carrot.
Yeah. Serious handful of carrots.
You need a medium onion. I've only got small onions, so I've put 2 cloves of garlic, a litre of vegetable stock or chicken stock, whatever you want, but we prefer to use vegetable, and a couple of garlic cloves, and obviously salt and pepper. So it's really easy to do. I'm going to chop my veg first, and then we'll put it all together. The thing with chopping the veg though is try it and make sure that the pieces are of similar size, because it all needs to go into a big pan with the stock and cook together, and you don't want one thing going mushy and something else still being really hard. So try and keep to a similar size. So I'll just prep my veg and I'll be straight back.
Okay, so I'm here too. I'm not just behind camera today. I'm giving Kelly a hand to prep the veg. Obviously that saves time for us. All the details of the ingredients will be on the description below, as always, and obviously there's a little picture to see of that as well. In my role as Johnny to Fanny, yeah, why do I always get the onions to do?
Because recently I've really struggled with chopping onions, and I don't know whether it's just, I don't know, my hands getting worse or what it is, but I've really struggled to sort of do anything but rough chop.
It's fine. It's a man's thing.
Yeah,
I'll leave it at that, and we'll carry on doing the rest of the veg. See you in a while.
So, when it comes to parsnips, what do? I always take out the core, the hard middle bit. I've not tried it without taking the core out because I prefer to do that, but I presume because it's a soup, it would go soft. Maybe you need to cook it a bit longer. But basically what I'm saying is, do parsnips the way you like them done, I guess. It's all going to be blitzed, so hopefully you shouldn't get any hard lumps, but personally,
do as you feel.
Exactly.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
But yeah, I must admit, I think, sorry about this, first wife, another life, I think we used to do that as well, core and parsnips. Can't remember if my mum ever did. Then again, my mum was a bit random on her cooking, apart from amazing cake. You never know what you're going to get, my mum. But yeah, I always think it's a good idea to take the core out of parsnips.
Yeah, I don't do it so much if I'm doing stew, because if I'm doing stew, it's cooking for that entire day.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite so fussy then, but the only time I sort of tend to leave it is if I get one which is really stuck, which you don't usually get nowadays. But yeah, I prefer to take it out. And actually, my grandma and my mum and dad, because my dad does most of the cooking now, they still core parsnips.
Are you one of these people, I know it's not for this soup, but are you one of these people that always say that parsnips, etc., are best after the first frost?
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. And I think as well, once they have had the frost, that's when the cores become easier to extract, I find.
Yeah. I think a lot of root veg becomes slightly sweeter after the first frost in the country. So that won't be long the way it's going.
No, it won't.
No, I'll get back behind camera.
Literally, the preparation of the veg is the thing that takes the most time with this soup.
I guess that's the same with pretty much all soups. Because inherently, what do you do in a soup? You prepare all your veg, you fry off your onions and garlic, and you bung everything in.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's what you're going to do, yeah.
Okay, so all prep done. Here we go, starting to cook. Get your pan warm, a little bit of olive oil.
We watched Jamie Oliver's latest show yesterday. Again, I just laughed when he put just this little smattering of olive oil, and it was basically running with olive oil, wasn't it?
In go your onions.
I'll see if we really chef, I'll put that in a little bowl for you so it's done in one go. And
Yes, but you know.
yeah, I still need
John
training
needs
though.
practice.
Yeah, I need training.
So we're going to fry off our onions until they're nice and translucent, but not coloured. And then when they're getting that way, we are going to add our garlic. Okay, so the onions are done, and I'm just going to crush my 2 cloves of garlic in. You can grate it if you wish.
Or you can use that other stuff that we got.
Or you can use garlic paste.
You just
It's
happen
just I
to
happen to have 2 cloves left, so I thought I
use
would use it up and not waste.
You do have to say, buying the stuff in the tube is so much easier.
Absolutely. And it's absolutely fantastic. I really love it. And actually, I bought 2 more tubes this week, so this will be the last fresh garlic that we use for a while.
Unless we do one of those roasts in a big bowl with there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So just cook that out for another minute, no more. It's starting to catch, so I've turned it down. But because we're on electric, as you all know, things are not immediate.
No, it's not instant.
The frustration of cooking on electric.
Unfortunately, there's no gas in this house. There's no gas in this area.
There's no gas in just at all.
No.
Well, in fact, there's not a lot of gas throughout Cornwall, to be fair.
No, I must admit, we live on a rock.
Yes.
Don't we really?
Yeah, we do.
So, what's next then, Darren?
Right. So that is ready.
Okay.
So next thing, all you do is you add your veggies.
All your veg?
All your veg, all at the same time. Just like that.
So we've got butternut squash, we've got parsnips, and we've got carrots.
Yeah. And the onions are obviously already in. So just give it a bit of a mix up, because we don't want all the onions sitting on the bottom and continuing to cook away, like that. And then we are going to add our stock. We like to use bouillon, but you can use stock cubes or one of those stock pot things. And in it goes. Now, as you can see, the stock practically covers the veggies. We're going to add some salt and pepper.
What did I tell you recently? Be more dramatic with the salt and pepper. You're on telly, love. There you go. Yeah, I know. Maybe not quite like that. That's a bit embarrassing. But, you know. She'll learn, everybody. She'll learn.
Bit of pepper. Give it a stir. It smells delicious already. Something about onions and garlic. Just real homely smell.
It's just that basis of so many other recipes as well.
Now, that is it. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring it to a simmer, and we're going to leave it to simmer for a good 30 minutes. check your veg in between. If you've cut yours smaller than mine, it might be done in 20 minutes. But basically you want all your veg to be nice and soft. No al dente stuff here because it doesn't puree as well done. So cook it well and then we puree it. And that really is as simple as this recipe gets. So I'm going to put a lid on, let it simmer, and we'll come back when we're ready to puree it.
Blitz it, puree it. That's a bit posh, puree, isn't it?
Well,
when we blend it, blitz it, smash it to tiny little bits and liquidise it.
Or if you're Jamie Oliver, we'll waz it up.
We'll waz it up. Yeah.
There you go. See you in a bit. So there we are, finished. It produces a lovely creamy soup, as you can see. Just pop some in a little dish for you. Simplest of soups, very little ingredients, and I'd say about 2 litres, exactly 2 litres. So like I said, serve at least 6 with leftovers for the freezer, and it freezes absolutely perfectly. So give it a try. It's one of the literal best soups that we've ever made. I love it, John loves it, so if he loves it, Mr. Meat Man himself. Yeah,
I will say it is a good one. I tend to have a little bit of pepper on top of mine because that's what I like, but it's fine. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we don't need to taste this one because we know this is just one of our family favourites.
Absolutely.
Talking of family favourites, love, what's that?
This is my strawberry frozen daiquiri.
Yes, it is, and it went on the channel last week.
It did. So you would be seeing the soup after you've seen
the daiquiri.
Yeah. So
she's drank one now. So
I haven't drank
I'm
one.
glad you managed to do the blitzing.
Yeah, it was fine. Anyway, if you're not subscribed, do please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we're on. We're around quite a lot at the minute, so keep your eyes peeled. We're trying to do some budget recipes, some low-calorie recipes, and just things like batch cooking. I mean, batch cooking is coming for winter. You never know what colds or whatever you've got, and a good old steaming hot dish of soup with some crusty bread. What's more perfect than that in the cold weather? So do come and see us again soon. Love to you all, and we'll see you all again. Bye bye.